is INCRadio DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Hello.
Hola!
Bonjour!
Konnichiwa.
Ni hao!
Ciao!
안녕하세요.
Mabuhay!
Welcome to Washington State.
Explore the sights. Discover new things.
Appreciate the arts, music, and food.
Travel to new places.
Meet the people.
Make new friends.
In other words,
come
home with us.
Come home with us.
This is INCRadio Seattle, Washington. Good afternoon and good evening to all members and listeners around the world. We thank you for joining us for yet another edition of INCRadio, Seattle, Washington. I'm your host for today, Brother Marlon Taduran from the local congregation of Tacoma, Washington. And we have a very exciting topic to share with all of you here today on our show. On today's show, our topic will be getting back in shape. What shape is that? We hope it's a good one. But what are the benefits of exercise? And how do you stay motivated? Stay tuned and we'll hear from our guests later on as we go in our discussion about that topic. Also, we'll be joined by our correspondent who will have an update on the news and activities all around our district. We also have a hidden treasure segment showcasing an amazing place located here in scenic Washington State. We also have our ongoing hashtag challenge. Hashtag. When you comment in the chat, be sure to leave a hashtag with your local congregation's name. The winning congregation will be the one with the most hashtags in the end of the chat. And for your hashtag to count, make sure that you comment on the actual YouTube link that contains INCRadio Seattle, Washington in the title and not INCRadio live stream. So make sure it says INCRadio Seattle, Washington in the title for your hashtags to count. Now let's go and see who were the most active brethren in the live chat for last week's show. We'll go right into it. Coming in at number 3. Third place is Sister Marinella Ligsai from the local congregation of Seattle. Congratulations, sister. We also have in second place Brother Von Torres from the local congregation of Oak Harbor. Congratulations, brother, on being active. And coming in the number 1 spot is our very own Brother Tristan Monforte from the local congregation of Tacoma. All right, so congratulations to our brother Tristan. You are number 1 for the most active of the brethren in the live chat. All right, now for the most active congregations for the hashtag challenge. So these are the winners of the hashtag competition for last weekend. All right, so coming in at number 3, we have the local congregation of Shoreline. All right, that's my shore right there. The local congregation of Shoreline, congratulations. Coming in at number 2, we have the local congregation of Tacoma. I'm going to come up with these hand signs for each congregation. And coming in at number 1, drum roll please, local congregation of Seattle. All right, congratulations, local congregation of Seattle. You are the most active congregation and the winners of last week's hashtag competition. So congratulations. We know that the competition is underway in the chat right now, and we will tally those up and have the winners for next week on our show. All right, now we're going to introduce our guests for today's show. So brother, if you could show us your handsome face, tell us your name, uh, and what local congregation you're from. And if you have any shout outs, now is your opportunity to do so.
I am Brother Sky Mercado from the locale of Renton here in the District of Washington State. And shout out to my locale, Renton, for being a great locale and treating me like family. And yeah, thanks for having me on, by the way. I think this is the first time I've been on a live show for INCRadio.
All right. Well, thank you for accepting our invitation and joining us for our very interesting topic of discussion we have today. And we don't want our listeners just to be listening to us. We also want you all to be involved. So we ask this question to everyone out in the chat. Uh, how often do you exercise and what is your routine? So if you could share your exercise routines, maybe some of your favorite exercises, leave those responses in the chat and we will read those throughout our discussion. But let's see what's going on in the chat room right now. We have a few YouTube comments and greetings. Here we have one from the Ruiz family. They say hello to all listeners and viewers. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Hashtag INC Radio Seattle. We also have a greeting from Brother Felomar Flauta saying happy anniversary to Des Moines, the congregation of Des Moines, for their 7th anniversary po. Hashtag Marysville. So congratulations to the local congregation of Des Moines. Happy 7th anniversary. We have a greeting from Sister Len she says, it's cool to tune into INC Radio, hashtag Linwood. Yes, it's cool. It is a bit warm today here in Washington, but we'll hear about that later on from our sister Hazel. Also, we have a greeting from Brother Raven Hello Geest. Says, happy viewing from the Geest family from hashtag Spokane. So, wow, all the way on the other side of the state, the local congregation of Spokane. They're on the eastern side of Washington State. If you drive the speed limit, it takes about maybe 6 hours from Tacoma to reach Spokane. And you have to cross the mountain range. So that's if you're driving very slow, though. 6 hours if you're stopping and enjoying the view. But I know of some brethren that can make it there in record time. We also have a greeting from our most active brother, Brother Tristan Monforte. He says, greeting po to all viewers. Happy Saturday po, hashtag Tacoma. Thank you, Brother Tristram, for your greeting. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and go into our topic of discussion today, getting back in shape. I don't know if we want to be a square, but Brother Sky, can you tell us a little about your background? What is your background with exercise, and how long have you been doing that?
That's a good question. For exercise, I've been exercising ever since my younger years, ever since I was in high school. I always like to be active and move around a lot, exercise, lift weights, go for a run, and just learn different ways of how to exercise. It really gave me something to do, and I'm kind of like a hyperactive individual naturally, so I need something to do, and exercise was that thing to help me. And as far as my background goes with exercise, well, I think so. I've been lifting weights for I think about 10 years already, and then about around 2018, I made this body transformation, and I learned everything about health and fitness. And ever since that day, I have just been just journeying through fitness, learning more about bodybuilding and finding ways to make exercise feel good, be fun. And I also went to school for massage therapy, so I can learn like the recovery aspect of muscles. and I also went to school for exercise and nutrition science, and it helped me better understand how to give options to people who need some form of exercise or advice on nutrition.
Wow, what a diverse background. And we're seeing the pictures right now of your workout routine. Um, what would you say is your go-to exercise? Like what is one of your favorite exercises, Brother Sky?
One of my favorite exercises. Well, I'm very hypertrophy based, which means enlargement of the muscle. So I like bodybuilding style workouts. So that means ranging from the 8 to 12 reps using dumbbells and barbells, barbell bench presses, dumbbell flies, tricep push downs, uh, trisets, supersets, and jump rope. I like jump rope.
Oh, wow. So yeah, that is a lot of muscle groups and different areas being targeted with those various exercises. Brother Sky, it sounds like it's been a big part of your life, integrated into your lifestyle, and you told us that you made this transformation. I just want to hear from your own words, like what are the benefits of exercising?
Oh, the benefits of exercise. Well, um, mentally, you feel good after exercise, and not just that, like your body itself. When you exercise, you just give your body a fighting chance to fight against diseases. Your body gets stronger, and the term or the phrase "use it or lose it." That's very true, because as we age, our muscles deteriorate, and if we don't use it, and if you don't move our bones or joints, it's going to deteriorate. So that's the main benefits of exercise, and
They
you just
have
look,
that.
and people just look good doing it.
That's so
Yes,
true. And they have that catchphrase, use it or lose it, right, for this guy.
yes, sir.
All right, and we have some people in the chat also commenting already on exercise. We have one from Brother John Rodney Mangona. He says, "Yay, Brother Sky! Working out definitely helps one to feel good, and looking good helps feel good." So yes, if you've seen our brother John Rodney, we call him Brother J Rod here in Tacoma. He is one of the best looking brothers that you will ever see in the congregation. So if you see a good looking brother, that's Brother J Rod. We also have a comment from Brother Andrew Santa Monica from hashtag Seattle. He says, Brother Sky is working out even when we visited Orange County. So, wow. So I guess Brother Andrew visited you in Orange County, Brother Sky, and he saw you working out there?
So the Orange County, that was actually for Unity Games last year summer. I think it was
Oh,
the Kadiwa. I think it was the Kadiwa anniversary. Went to California, Orange County for Unity Games, and I had a I have an Anytime Fitness membership, so that's everywhere across the United States. So I was able to just find Anytime Fitness at Orange County, and I just worked out before going to the Unity Games, and I would wake up 3 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and then come back, shower, prepare for Unity Games. I was part of the staff. So
oh, I
after doing staff at Unity Games, I'm tired. I don't have time to, I don't want to work out work out after that. So I found it very convenient to just go in the morning.
Wow, that's awesome. And it's funny that Brother Andrew remembers that vividly. We are also not sponsored by Anytime Fitness, but good place to I hear to work out. But for this guy, you said waking up at 3 in the morning. I imagine for some people that could be a challenge. But what would you say are different challenges when it comes to exercising?
I think the like just trying to find time. I know everyone is is busy. And key tip for me when I was still busy in the military, because my shifts would be 15 hours a day. I didn't have time to, um, well, how should I say this? But anyway, yeah, my shifts were very long, so I had to cut some of the things out from my life to find the time to work out. So funny thing is that I would my all my meal prep containers on shift, I wouldn't wait until I got home to wash them. I would wash them at work so that when I got home, I can just go right straight to bed and then wake up early to work out. Just being efficient with time, finding ways to find the time, make time very efficient for yourself. Um, yeah,
Wow. So you got very
it is.
creative with the time that you were given, though it may have been limited, you were still able to squeeze those exercises in. That is so awesome. So what advice do you have to those that maybe have lost their motivation to exercise? And how do you build
Oh,
a routine to stay motivated?
motivation. With motivation is there's a saying out there that motivation is very fleeting. It goes away here and there. So with motivation, I think what's more important than motivation is to establish a good why do you want to work out? What are the benefits of workout, and have that be stronger than the motivation, because motivation is not always going to be there. Like a workout partner, like sometimes a workout partner could be out sick, and then, oh, I can't, and like this person can't go to work out anymore because the person was the gym partner was the motivation. Well, I think at that situation, it's more important to just sit down, have a little talk to oneself, and say, what is my why, to why I want to work out, and why do I want to be this and that. I think um, when it comes to motivation, also, I think also when it comes to motivation, changing up the workout helps too, because I think sometimes that people find it, the same routine, boring and very repetitive. So it's good to change things up a little bit. Like, for example, the video that I submitted to you all, if you can uh, pull it up, I think I have an example of a different kind of exercise that will help give motivation and also be very fun for individuals.
I think they played it earlier, Brother Sky, and yeah, they were showing a lot of those. It was like a montage of different exercises that you were doing, working out different portions of your body, and it looked very impressive.
Okay. I, well, from my screen, I wasn't able to see it, so I didn't know. My apologies. But with with motivation, all I have to say is just establish. One should establish a good why did they start working out in the first place. The why is like discipline. The discipline will carry when the motivation is not there.
So finding that purpose, that why, very
Purpose,
good
the purpose.
advice. So we have to wrap up very soon. This went by very quickly, but what are some simple ways that maybe a person can make changes and, start working out? How can they ease into it so that they're not overwhelmed all at once and it makes them want to continue going?
Oh, okay. So to ease for someone who has not worked out before, I think going to the gym first and asking questions to, so like for someone, if they know a friend that knows how to work out and has a background in fitness, then don't be afraid to ask that question of, can you help me work out, can you give me some tips? And graciously enough, they'll show you how to do workouts properly, injury free, and also give a little bit of nutrition advice, because when it comes to exercise too, our nutrition is really the driver for the results.
Wow, yeah, it really becomes like a community, almost like a family, just sharing these experiences together, motivating each other. And yeah, finding the right people to work out with definitely can be a way to help motivate individuals to keep on going and reaching their goals together. So, Brother Sky, we thank you so much for joining us for our discussion today. And we love all the footage and advice that you've given us. Hopefully, our listeners at home are already finding their whys, their purpose to, get back in shape and get strong and do the things that they want to do with their life. But now we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is with our correspondent, Sister Hazel, CFO in action. What is going on, Sister Hazel?
Hello, Brother Marlon. Hello, everyone. This is Sister Hazel Valdez from the local congregation of Everett. And I believe with our, to show our past activity, we have a video that we'll be showing. Kuya Tech, oh, there you go, CFO in action. So the first video was taken on May 2nd, and this is in Spokane, Washington. Our district supervising minister, Brother Ramil Regino, along with some brethren throughout the district, visited the Spokane congregation to lead a local Bible mission. So I believe this is their place of worship. I've never been to Spokane, but it's really nice. And the second video is our brethren from all over the district who traveled to Spokane to help with to kick off the renovation project. As you can see, there's a lot of them. And of course, last Sunday, it was a fun day. I saw you there too. This is our CFO Day or Neighborhood Appreciation Day in the local congregation of Seattle. Did you have fun, brother? Did you have enough food?
I had so much fun. That was a very, very amazing activity
It
and so
was.
much delicious foods to eat.
Exactly. And it's so nice to see brethren all over our district that we haven't seen in
Yes,
a long
yes.
time. And of course, their friends and coworkers. I've met some of my nephews, or I think they work together anyway. So their coworker, I met some of them who attended our event also last Sunday. It was
Oh,
so
that's
much
so
fun.
nice that they
Yeah,
brought their friends and loved ones to join in that
exactly.
activity.
Exactly.
There was like a little bit of something for everyone there.
Yes. Rain or shine, everybody stayed. I
Oh,
know.
we're so happy that we weren't visited by that Washington rain during the activity. But
It was just windy.
yes,
It
just
was a
windy.
little, it was sprinkling at first. And then, and then later on, it was kind of windy, but people stayed and they had fun. They enjoyed the music, all the food. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite. They were frying up fresh funnel cake in the deep
Oh,
fryers there,
I
and they had
missed
it in two
that
varieties, of powdered sugar and
with the
cinnamon
cinnamon.
sugar one. Yes.
Now
Oh,
I want to make some.
I know. I wish we could do that every weekend.
I know
So,
I got so busy in our booth because we're doing the Filipino booth.
oh,
But
that one was great too. We
you
love
like
that
yeah,
one.
the
Yeah.
the fish balls, the bola bola.
Yes.
It was fun. Street food brings back memories from
Oh,
my childhood in
definitely.
the Philippines. Yes,
And even
definitely.
even new memories for the young children that were
Exactly. That
having
didn't
the food.
know that. Yeah, some of them I was like, "What is that?" So they tried it, and they actually loved it. So and also the kwek kwek. I don't know if you know the kwek kwek.
I had
We're
some
talking
of the
about
kwek
food now.
kwek. Yes, that was
Yeah.
delicious. If you don't know what kwek kwek is, you can look that up later. It is
Google it.
delicious. Yes. No,
It's
we're
fun.
not sponsored by Google.
Oh, yes, we're not sponsored by Google. But anyway, so moving forward, today, all over our district, we have God's Message magazine distribution. Ours is happening right now at the Sullivan Park. I don't know the local of Tacoma, what time yours is, but it's happening all over our district, the Pasugo distribution drive. And then on May 12th, which is tomorrow, there's a special gathering for the chroniclers in the local congregation of Tacoma. And May 18, we have a regional blood donation drive from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the locals of Everett and Kent. And I just want to shout out happy birthday to my niece and nephew, brother Terrell and sister Tia Torres. They're not twins. They're 2 years apart, but they have the same birthday, which is on May 13th on Monday.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Happy birthday to both
Yes.
of them. That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday, yes. And and also, since when you look outside, it's very sunny and it's getting hot. Don't forget sunscreen and also drink lots of fluid. You stay hydrated. You don't want to be dehydrated because you don't realize that it's getting too hot outside. I'm staying inside right now to cool off. It's too hot for me because it's right
Yes.
now. It's reading at 74 degrees in Everett. I don't know in Tacoma.
I
Sometimes
think
it
we're in the
about the same.
80s right now in
Oh,
Tacoma. And
ouch!
I know people from other sides of the United States, you might be laughing at us, but this is hot for us
This
here
is
in Washington.
anything over 70. It's like, oh, it is hot. It's getting hot. Hopefully, I believe next week it's kind of cool down a little bit, but in the mid 60s. Yes, I'm looking at it. But this weekend it's gonna be hot. Hot as in Washington State hot. Okay, back to you, brother.
Thank you so much, Sister Hazel, for our news and updates. So yes, we're gonna go on and move to our next segment, our hidden treasures. So if we could please play that video and check out this amazing place here located in Washington State.
Welcome to Penrose Point State Park. This 165-acre park, located in Gig Harbor, is popular as a campsite and for hiking during the summer months. But in the spring, Penrose Point State Park is famous for shellfish harvesting. From March through April, hordes of people gather during the lowest tide and get ready to get dirty. It's easy to overlook the beauty of the 2-mile shoreline when your head is down and your eyes are quickly searching through the gritty sand for oysters and clams. If you plan on shellfishing next year, come an hour before low tide, as parking is limited. Be prepared for the incremental spring weather and bring the tools for clamming and oyster shucking. Pack a picnic to enjoy the beautiful surroundings. Remember to bring charcoal to grill your edible finds. Please know and follow the state laws, as there are park wardens constantly patrolling the beach. There's a variety of clams at the park, including manila, little neck, butter, horse, and eastern softshell clams. Even at the end of the season, we were able to dig up several pounds within a short amount of time. Here's a tip learned the hard way. Experienced clam diggers bring chairs to give their backs a break. State law requires oysters be shucked at the beach, so we grilled some for dinner and chucked the rest to enjoy at home. After the hard work of digging and shucking, we enjoyed a picnic with friends and family. There's nothing like gathering your own food to make it more delicious. The picturesque setting added to the perfect ending of a productive and fun day. But the pleasure didn't end there. We were able to enjoy our delicious harvest the next day at home with clam soup and deep-fried oysters. I hope you get to join us next year. This is Bob Longoria for INCRadio, Seattle.
Wow, my mouth is drooling after that video. What a beautiful location and beautiful place for fans of seafood. Don't miss out on that location when you are visiting here in Washington State. Now we have to wrap up our show, but we do have a cliffhanger question, or more of a statement. We just want to say join us next week as we have a discussion about better eating habits. I feel guilty because we were talking about funnel cake earlier, but we're gonna fix that next week on our program and improve our nutrition. Also, before we leave for today, we want to remind everyone we have so much fun on this show. So please spread the word, tune in, tell everyone that they can listen through the YouTube channel or type in INC Radio DZEM 954 in that search bar so that they can find our YouTube channel and subscribe while they're there. Or they can also view us from incradio.org. So please spread the news. We have so much fun here at INC Radio, Seattle, Washington. Now we want to say a special thank you to Brother Eduardo Manalo, our Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Manalo, our SEPSI President and CFO Coordinator, Brother Emil Regino, our District Minister, Brother Relly Rivera, our Assistant District Minister, and Brother Chris Valdez, our CFO Overseer. We also want to say a special thank you to all the listeners. Thank you for tuning in and spending your time with us here today. And the INC Radio Tech Crew, thank you so much. This show would not be made possible without all of your help. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And with that, from INC Radio Seattle, we will see you later.